Good day everyone, I'm Teacher Justin and let's review. Let's go! And let's have this item. What is the most number of circles of radius 6 centimeters that can be cut from a rectangular cardboard whose length is 84 centimeters and the width is 108 centimeters? So, para masagutan natin tong problem na to, the first thing that we need to do is to draw the rectangular cardboard. So, drawing natin yung rectangular cardboard natin. Meron siyang length na 84 centimeters and meron siyang width na 108 centimeters. Now, meron tayong gugupitin na circles na may radius na 6 centimeters. So, drawing natin yung maliit na circle dito sa ating rectangular cardboard. Okay, so ito yung circle natin na may radius na 6 centimeters. Now, kunin natin yung diameter na itong circle na to. So, ang diameter ng circle natin, we will have 12 centimeters. Now, to get the diameter, we will just multiply 6 by 2. So, that will give us 12. Okay, so next, kunin natin yung ating width and divide natin siya by 12. So, yung width natin, maglalagay tayo ng circle dito. Now, ay alamin natin kung ilang circles yung makakapuno dito sa ating width ng rectangle natin. So, we will use the formula 108 divided by 12. So, 108 divided by 12 will be equal to 9 circles. So, meron tayong 9 circles na pwedeng ilatag dito sa ating horizontal ng rectangle natin. Okay. Now, kunin naman natin yung length natin. Okay. Now, let's divide 84 by 12. So, titignan natin kung ilang circles yung pwede nating ilatag vertically dito sa ating rectangular cardboard. So, 84 divided by 12 will give us 7 circles. So, meron tayong 7 circles na pwedeng ilatag vertically dito sa ating rectangular cardboard. Now, para makuha natin kung ilang circles yung pwede nating gupitin, we will multiply 9 by 7 to get the total number of circles that we can cut from the rectangular cardboard. So, 9 times 7 is equal to 63. So, we will have a total of 63 circles that will be cut from this rectangular cardboard. And to answer our item, it will be letter C, 63. And that's it. Ta-da! Alright. A rectangular field has an area of 315 square meters. What is the perimeter of the rectangular field if its width is 6 meters shorter than its length? So, para masagutan natin to, let's draw our figure. Meron tayong rectangular field na merong area na 315 square meters. We're asked to find the perimeter of this rectangular field, pero yung given niya, yung width daw, is 6 meters shorter than the length. So, translate natin siya to an equation. Yung width is equal symbol 6 meters shorter than the length. Okay, so pag sinabing 6 meters shorter than the length, 6 subtracted from the length. So, it will be translated as L minus 6. So, para makuha natin yung perimeter ng rectangular field natin, kailangan muna nating makuha yung length and width nitong rectangle natin. So, since we're given the area, we will use the formula for the area to get the length and the width. So, yung area natin is 315. It is equal to length times, replace natin si W by L minus 6 para isang variable lang yung makikita natin sa equation natin. Now, let's apply the distributive property by multiplying L to each term. So, it will be 315 is equal to L squared minus 6L. Tapos, lipat natin lahat ng variable term in one side of the equation. So, lipat na lang natin si 315 sa kabila, giving us L squared minus 6L minus 315 is equal to 0. So, meron tayo ditong quadratic equation. So, to solve a quadratic equation, we can use factoring. So, pwede nating i-factor si L squared minus 6L minus 315. So, this is an example of a quadratic trinomial. So, isip tayo ng factors ni negative 315 na pag inad natin, the answer is negative 6. So, yung factors natin will be L minus 21 times L plus 15. So, pag inad natin si negative 21 at si 15, that will give us negative 6. So, ito yung tamang factor niya. And it is equal to 0. Now, pag nakuha na natin yung factored form, let's equate each factor to 0. So, meron tayong L minus 21 is equal to 0. So, lipat natin si negative 21 sa kabila. L is equal to positive 21. Now, yung kabilang equation natin, L plus 15 is equal to 0. So, lipat natin si 15 sa kabila. That will give us negative 15. Now, let's solve for the width. Okay, so ang kukunin nating value ni length is yung positive. Kasi hindi tayo pwedeng magkaroon ng negative na length. So, ang isa-substitute natin kay W is equal to L minus 6 will be positive 21. Okay, so subtract natin 21 minus 6, our width is 15. So, nakuha na natin yung ating length and width. We can now solve for the perimeter. Knowing that the formula for the perimeter is equal to twice the length plus twice the width. So, substitute natin. P is equal to 2 times 21 plus 2 times 15. Let's multiply. We will have 42 plus 30. 42 plus 30 will be equal to 72. So, the perimeter of our rectangular field will be equal to 72. So, it will be letter A, 72 meters. And that's it. Tada! Alright. Okay, what is the altitude of an equilateral triangle whose side measures 10 centimeters? So, drawing natin yung ating equilateral triangle. So, pag sinabing equilateral triangles, all sides are equal. So, lahat ng sides na to ay equal. Now, we're asked to find the altitude of this equilateral triangle. So, pag sinabing altitude ng equilateral triangle, it will serve as the height of our equilateral triangle. So, ito yung height ng ating equilateral triangle. It will be from the top of our triangle that is perpendicular to our base. So, ito yung magiging altitude natin. So, ito yung altitude natin. Ito yung hinahanap nating measurement. Okay. Now, since we have our altitude of our equilateral triangle, the altitude will cut our base into two equal parts. So, itong 10 na base natin, mahati siya sa dalawang magkaparehong measurement. So, we have 5 and 5. Now, para ma-solve natin to, kunin natin yung half netong equilateral triangle na to. So, ito yung half ng ating equilateral triangle and it will be a right triangle. So, para ma-solve natin tong leg ng ating right triangle, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. So, since we're given the hypotenuse and one of the legs, okay, pwede natin gamitin tong Pythagorean theorem. So, substitute natin, we will have 10 squared is equal to 5 squared plus x squared. Okay, so let's get the square of 10 and 5. That will give us 100 is equal to 25 plus x squared. So, let's transfer 25 to the other side of the equation by subtracting both sides by 25. So, that will give us 75 is equal to x squared. Tapos, let's get the square root of both sides. Now, the square root of 75 will be equal to 5 square root of 3. Okay? So, the measurement of our altitude will be equal to 5 square root of 3 centimeters. So, it will be letter A, 5 square root of 3 centimeters. And that's it. Ta-da! Alright. The bases of a trapezoidal park is 140 meters and 250 meters respectively. If the height is 60 meters, what is the area of the park in hectares? Okay. So, para ma-solve natin tong problem na to, meron tayong trapezoidal park. So, let's draw the trapezoidal park. Meron daw siyang base na 140 meters at 250 meters respectively. So, yung taas, gawin natin siyang 140. Yung baba na base natin will be 250 meters. Now, according to the problem, yung height ng ating trapezoidal park is 60 meters. Let's solve for the area of our trapezoidal park. So, the formula for the area of the trapezoid will be equal to A plus B all over 2 times the height. Now yung A dito will be the upper base, yung B naman will be the lower base, tapos yung H will serve as the height of our trapezoid. So let's substitute our corresponding value. So it will now be the area is equal to the quantity 140 plus 250 all over 2 times 60. So let's simplify. We can cancel 60 and 2. So 60 divided by 2 will be 30. Tapos pwede na nating i-add si 140 plus 250. So 240 plus 250 will be 390. Then we multiply it by 30. That will give us, so since naka-squared meter siya, we have to convert it to hectares. And we know that 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 squared meters. So, ang gagawin natin para ma-convert natin to 2 hectares, we will just move the decimal point 4 places to the left. So, move natin si decimal point natin from this point. Usog natin 1, 2, 3, 4. So that will give us the area, which is 1.17 hectares. And that will be our answer. It will be letter B, 1.17 hectares. And that's it. Ta-da! Alright. Okay, let's have this item. A square with a side 6 centimeters is inscribed in a circle. How long is the diameter of the circle? So, bago natin to sagutan, alamin muna natin yung word na inscribed. So, pag sinabi yung word na inscribed, okay, ibig sabihin yan is the square is inside the circle. So, nasa loob yung square ng circle. So, pag dinrawing natin siya, ito yung circle natin, yung square nasa loob. Now, we're also given the dimension of the square. And the dimension of the square is 6 centimeters. So, yung length and width natin ay equal. So, pareho silang 6. Now, the question here is, how long is the diameter of the circle? So, kunin natin yung diameter. And if we're going to look at our figure, to get the diameter, pwede nating kunin yung diagonal ng ating square. So, pag kinuha natin yung diagonal ng square natin, okay, makukuha din natin yung diameter ng ating circle. Now, para makuha natin yung measurement ng diagonal ng square natin, we can get that triangle. Ito. So, makakabuo tayo ng right triangle na may dimension na 6 na legs and we're looking for hypotenuse. So, ito yung ating hinahanap. Now, to get the hypotenuse of a right triangle, the formula that we're going to use is the Pythagorean theorem. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. So, substitute natin yung mga values. So, we have X squared is equal to 6 squared plus 6 squared. Then, we get the square of 6. We will have X squared is equal to 36 plus 36. Now, add natin. We will have 72. We get the square root of both sides. The square root of 72 is, pwede natin siyang i-factor as 36 times 2 so that we can simplify our radical. The square root of 36 is 6 and the square root of 2 is square root of 2. So the value of x, which is the hypotenuse of this right triangle, the diagonal of our square, and the diameter of our circle will be equal to 6 square root of 2. So to answer this item, the diameter will have a measurement of 6 square root of 2 centimeters. And that's it. Ta-da! Alright. Okay, let's have this item. A square with the side 6 centimeters is inscribed in a circle. What is the area of the circle in terms of pi squared centimeters? So, bago natin sagutan to, illustrate muna natin yung square inscribed in a circle. So, pag na-encounter natin yung word na inscribed, okay, yung square daw natin nasa loob ng circle. So, pag tinrawing natin yung ating figure, meron tayong circle, tapos yung square nasa loob. Now, according to the problem, yung dimension ng square natin is 6 centimeters. So, meron tayong 6 dito at 6 sa baba. So, equal yung mga sides natin. Now, we're asked to find the area of the circle. So, the area of the circle is pi r squared. So, kailangan nating makuha yung radius ng ating circle. Now, to get that, we have to find the diameter. And to get the diameter, okay, kailangan natin kunin yung diagonal ng ating square. So, to get the diagonal of a square, okay, makakabuo tayo dito ng right triangle. Okay, mapapansin nyo, makakabuo tayo dito ng 45, 45, 90 na right triangle. So, it will be a special right triangle kasi meron tayong formula to get the hypotenuse of that special right triangle. And that will be the formula C is equal to x square root of 2, where C is the hypotenuse of our special right triangle and x will be the leg of our special right triangle. So, substitute lang natin yung value nung x natin, which is 6. So, C is equal to 6 square root of 2, and that will serve as our diameter. So, the diameter of our circle will be 6 square root of 2. Pero ang kailangan natin is yung radius. And we know that the radius is half of our diameter. So, hatiin lang natin to by 2. So, this will be divided into 2. 6 square root of 2 divided by 2 will be equal to 3 square root of 2. Now, ito yung radius natin, 3 square root of 2. We can now solve for the area of our circle using the formula pi r squared. Now, let's substitute our radius. So, we will have, okay, pi times 3 square root of 2 squared. So, square natin si 3 square root of 2. That will give us 3 squared times square root of 2 squared. So, let's simplify that. We will have pi times 9 times 2. So, let's multiply pi times 9 times 2. That will give us the area of the circle, which is 18 pi. 18 pi squared centimeters. So, to answer our item, it will be letter D, 18 pi squared centimeters. And that's it. Tada! Alright. And that is it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have comments, questions, recommendations, suggestions for my next video, please leave them in our comment section below. Share this video and subscribe. And for more videos like this, you can go to my channel, Teacher Justin. And that is it for today. Again, I'm Teacher Justin. Goodbye, God bless, and stay safe. See you on my next video. Peace.